Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the Floyd County Board of Education has some major upgrades planned for multiple schools. Also in Floyd County, one clothing store in Prestonsburg is using one of their shirt designs to raise money for the county animal shelter. Plus, a statewide trend we did not want to see as flu numbers are back on the climb after a brief decline last month.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59 on Tuesday, February the 4th. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning. Madison has today off again. Well, yesterday, another pretty day, but today, if you look outside your window or door or can already start to hear it on your roof, it is not the same. Let's bring Brandon in this morning, get us a breakdown. And Brandon, you said it yesterday, and it's turning out to be true. The next couple of days are going to be a washout.
I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I'll just be honest with you, because I just know that it's going to be gloomy and dreary, and I'm tired of that. I want some sunshine. I'm going to have to get one of those lamps that give you a little bit of fake light there. Because I tell you, seasonal awareness this year is worse than it's ever been for me. But we take a look, and you see Live Pinpoint Doppler radar lit up with green once again this morning. Some heavier bands of rain and some wet roads, so be careful on your drive in to work or school this morning. 7 miles visibility at Logan, 4 in Harlan and London, 9 in Williamsburg, Jackson and Hazard, and 7 out towards Somerset and Monticello. So again, just the visibility issues from the rain itself being heavier. I don't think we're seeing much fog this morning. You can see the rain over at UVA Wise coming down there this morning. Temperatures very mild. When I first got up this morning, it was in the 60s in a lot of areas. Seeing 50 now Jonesville, that's one of our cooler spots this morning, and 59 in Ashland, one of the warmer spots. So you're out the door forecast right around 57, trying to split the difference this morning. We'll actually continue to drop for a little while. By mid-morning is actually our low, and then we'll start to climb back up closer to 60 as we head toward the end of the day. But those rain chances aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Will?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Well, the Floyd County Board of Education has some major upgrades planned for multiple schools. The project includes new roofing for 3 schools, a new HVAC unit, plus other energy-saving initiatives. The estimated cost is set to be somewhere between $8 million and $10 million. Superintendent Danny Atkins says he and his team are excited to give the students what they deserve.
It's a really big project for us, and the key is that it's guaranteed savings. To continue to have safe, clean, nice schools for our kids to attend, we have to do upgrades every so often.
Atkins says if these energy-saving initiatives have not saved enough to pay the bill, then a company pays the difference. The actual cost to the district is going to be between $1.7 million. Well, another story of giving in Floyd County, Wildfire Designs, a clothing store in Prestonsburg, is raising money for the Floyd County Animal Shelter. The company created shirts encouraging people to spay and neuter their pets with the Price is Right styled logo. All proceeds from the $20 shirts will be donated to the shelter's Raise the Roof campaign that aims to build a new shelter.
Our shelter is overflowing, and this would just help the facility to reach the goal of building a new place and a better life for these animals that are there.
Wildfire Designs is located in the Irene Street Plaza in downtown Prestonsburg. After a lifetime of impaired hearing, Floyd County's Anna Sloan received a gift she calls a miracle. For more than 20 years, she has tried to rely on old, ill-fitting hearing aids, unable to hear most of what is going on around her. With a husband and daughter both battling cancer, Anna was afraid she would not be able to be there for the one she loves until she entered a contest, winning a $5,000 set of hearing aids from Kentucky Hearing Aids in Prestonsburg.
It means a whole different world. I'm hearing better. I haven't heard this good in 22 years. I really don't know what to say except for it's a good Lord's blessing.
Sloan was the winner of Kentucky Hearing Aids Holiday Facebook contest, taking home a $5,000 set of Widex hearing aids. A trend we do not want to see. Flu numbers are back up statewide. The Kentucky Department for Public Health reports more than 1,700 new cases between January 19th and January 25th. The week before that, we only had about 1,500 new cases. Doctors believe we will see this spike continue through the month. So far, 33 people have died in Kentucky this flu season. Travel restrictions are in place to help prevent the spread of the Wuhan coronavirus. So far, the only reports of this in the U.S. are in California, Chicago, Massachusetts, Arizona, and Washington State. Homeland Security announced they would be diverting all airline passengers who have been in China to one of 11 airports in the U.S. so they can be screened for any potential symptoms. People flying in and out of Lexington say it is still concerning.
Yeah, we were a little nervous. I mean, my first thought was like, man, we need masks. But then we looked it up, and they were like, you can still get it if you have a mask. You're supposed to have the mask if you have it.
If a traveler is rerouted, shows no symptoms following that screening, they are still asked to self-quarantine at home. Now, also in Lexington, the city is looking back during Black History Month in an interesting way. At the library downtown, there are two new exhibits that tell the history of African-American jockeys in the Commonwealth. One in particular, The Colors of Silk, tells the stories of jockeys sometimes seen as an overlooked part of the Commonwealth's equestrian history.
It's a beautiful story when you really, dig deep and unearth some of the names and the faces and the people who, again, help bring our signature industry to global prominence, if you will.
Later this year, 15 plaques will go up on the Legacy Trail commemorating African-American jockeys. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News This Morning. The Iowa caucuses, which were held last night, are the first test in the 2020 presidential primary season, but results are delayed. We'll tell you why just ahead.
I'm starting to feel like the itsy bitsy spider these days, getting washed out of the water spout every day. I'll track the latest rain chances in about 3 minutes.